We are live on Musings with Maddox with the Sappy Sorcerer and Tavis Ferguson.
Hi, everybody.
So there was definitely some interesting articles you wrote that,
Yes.
I'm the one that I'm thinking about that's on the top of my mind is Grandpa Joe,
Oh,
right?
that has been on my mind for years. Probably it was about late 2009 when I had that realization. I'm like, Mother of God, really?
Yeah, he gets out of bed for that, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, now I want to see that movie again. I don't know if
It's
is
on
that just
HBO Max.
it's on HBO. Is that just how the character is in all of the Willy Wonka versions? I didn't see the newest one with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I only made it through 5 minutes of that. I'm like, no way. I felt it was disrespectful to Gene Wilder.
It's tough to beat him, huh? Oh my God. So I guess you were motivated. Um, tell me about that just so much to just not only it's on your mind, but like I need to write about this. I need to express it, and I'm definitely one of the readers, and I think you probably got a good response from that. Just kind of, and this might have been like a theme, like just you're just taking a look at one of the things you're looking at is pop culture and doing
Yes.
some deep dives,
Yeah,
and
honestly, when I did write that, it's like literally my memory has been a steel trap for as long as I can remember. And I just kind of opened up the hinges and induced a much needed catharsis, and I just let it all out. And it's like, I don't know if you guys have gone back to November 16th, where my first post was about Baby Jane and how I compared that to the JonBenet Ramsey case.
oh, that's going back a while. What was the story there? I know that was she a model, like
I
a
know she
child?
was a child beauty queen.
Uh huh. So what's the story with Baby Jane? Is that I'm trying to
Yeah,
maybe when you start talking it'll ring a bell.
yeah, the way I see it, I felt like JonBenet was the Betty Davis character of Baby Jane, and then her brother Burke would have been the Joan Crawford character, and who was jealous, and then it's like tried to do Machiavellian things.
But you are, Blanche. You are.
So like a sibling rivalry, or not a
Uh-huh.
rivalry, a birth order kind of a tension thing.
Yeah, and honestly, ever since I saw Burke Ramsey on Dr. Phil, it's like my red flag detectors went off. I'm like, okay, it's like if your sister gets killed, it's like you definitely don't giggle or smile. I'm like,
Mm.
are you kidding me?
Is that what she did?
Yeah, it's like it
Um,
was October 2017 when I saw the Dr. Phil episode featuring the brother.
oh, that's a show. Oh my God.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Hang on, let me just.
I'd say one of my JonBenet Ramsey. I love the fact that on American Dad, the alien Roger's obsessed with that case. He's like,
I
it's like one of his like ongoing. It's like he is obsessed with that case. Dolly Parton. It's just the strangest things, but
everything.
Is that the alien?
yeah, it's just like an
Yeah,
ongoing season-wide thing of him just being obsessed with JonBenet's case.
What is that
honestly, that just
character?
goes to show how iconic Seth MacFarlane is because clearly it's like Roger is fashioned after Paul Lynde. And
Mm-hmm.
there's
Yeah.
on November 28th, it's like where I did a piece featuring Paul Lynde.
Mm.
Who's that?
Paul
Yeah, the
Lynde
guy
was
who
a
played Uncle Arthur on Bewitched.
he.
Oh,
He was also usually the center square on Hollywood Squares. Very
Yes.
famous in the 70s, 80s. He had Halloween specials. Um,
Yeah, it's like October Halloween 1976 featuring Florence Henderson, Kiss, Betty White.
let me look him up. How do you?
he's
What's his
a
name?
very fun guy. Very fun.
Yeah, and it was honestly kind of shocking when he died at the age of 56, January 10th, 1982. It's like And it's like he was
You remember that?
12
That
days
detail.
younger than Marilyn Monroe.
What is that?
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was a June 1st, 26, and Paul Lynde would have been 100 on June 13th of this year.
Oh, Paul Lynde. Let me look this guy up.
Lynde.
Thank you. I was going for Lynn. Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, that American Dad is pretty much Roger, and even when he's not there, the show can still hold its own. But just
Yes.
a very
Yeah, I saw like bits and clips of the show, but what's the alien? He's just there, part of the family.
There's an
Where'd he come
overarching
from?
story. It's an so that's like they could do a movie off of that. They haven't really gone to it yet, but that's like one of those mysteries. They do have
The
the 400th
backstory.
episode coming up, so who knows?
400.
Yeah,
It's still going.
yeah, same thing
You know
as
what?
Simpsons.
I can't even with this because they're doing that with Simpsons, and who
Yeah,
knows what
they
else.
just keep going.
I'm like,
Cheap voice actors.
yeah, that's right. It supports them, which I can't have no problem with that. Okay, let me hang on. Tavis looking through notes. The article with oh God, what was her name? Fatal Attraction.
Yeah,
Evelyn
it's like,
Moore.
it's like the one with Glenn Close and Jessica Walter and Amber Heard.
Yeah, that was an interesting comparison because I love Fatal Attraction.
Yes.
Just really intense, movie. Just the whole thing was just very dynamic chemistry between.
And honestly, in
Michael
1987, a bunch of married men got a lesson. It's like, don't cheat on your wife, otherwise you'll wind up with a boiled rabbit on your stove.
Oh my, yeah. But it was just like Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. I mean, he was just on a roll.
Yes.
Wall Street, Black Rain, late 80s Michael Douglas.
Yeah, War of the Roses.
Yeah.
With Kathleen Turner.
I didn't see that. I heard of it.
Was that was from 1989.
That one's a divorce movie that's like...
And then Danny DeVito was the divorce lawyer.
Yeah, and he directed it too, so it's very dark.
Is that based off a play or a book, a true story? I'm trying to think. The War of the Roses.
I think it might have been a novel, but I'm not 100% positive.
I didn't see that.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Kathleen Turner and Douglas are good together.
Yeah, and I didn't see those two. The what is it? The Jewel of the Nile.
Romancing's good. Jewel of the Nile's. It's a follow-up. That's it. It's decent. It's watchable.
Is he just Michael Douglas in the jungle? I mean, what is it?
Yeah,
which is not a problem.
It's him trying.
He goes
to be
from Japan
Harrison Ford.
and then he goes to the jungle from Black Rain.
No, I think that's before.
Oh my. Matthew says, I think America's at over 50% divorce rate. Well, I'm married, and but I'm just trying to break that down. What do you think's going on there, Tavis? I mean, do you have any insight?
I honestly could not say because I have been divorced for 11 years.
Oh.
Yeah, I was married if I would have waited 3 months to get married, I could have been hammered at my wedding.
Yeah, it's what I can say is that communication is definitely a must, certainly for men in relationships. It's just no longer an option. The stoic guy just kind of going to work, coming home, just can't do that. Which is
communication is key.
Yeah, and it's hard, and I've gotten better at it. I'd like to say. Over the years, it's really, really hard, and it's one of those things that I don't know. Parents are one thing, right, and then whatever can be done at schools, but it's because I know like what's going on now. Because I'm going to tiptoe carefully here. Is just like what is masculinity, right? What is a man? And how do we do that? How do we be men without, being seen as weak, kind of, and there's ways of doing that, of course, without going all the way into, misogyny and all that, that there's a lot of folks out there doing that and promoting that, which I find disgusting. But anyway. Okay. So what are you working on now, Tavis? Any kind of, what are some of the projects you're working on? Are you kind of just dividing your time between it?
It's like, honestly, it's like as it comes into my mind, it's like out it goes. And then just about 2 hours ago, it's like, because it's been 6 years since my brindle pit bull Selena had to be put to sleep. And it's like I tend to process things through writing.
So dogs have always been part of your life?
I've always had dogs, always had cats.
Do you have a preference? I guess
right here.
There's a sort of love with dogs. I gotta say, I mean, I didn't have any dogs, but certainly been around them in our family. But there's just a sort of love there that just cats, I think, have, but it's just not quite the same. It's a lot of love, a lot of attention. I just couldn't do that now because I have 3 children. It's like, and I feel like, I think I was just talking with somebody about this, that if you're going to have kids, but you also have pets, it's a good idea to have the pets beforehand. And a lot of times Absolutely. I see that, right? Because they're part of the family. Cat, dog, reptile. Then you have, I think our neighbor is an example of that. They have a daughter, a small young daughter, and because you're just adding. It's just to add a dog right now, as much as our kids would love it, I'm not going to do it, because I just see the peeing, the cleanup. I know there's more to it, of course, but it's
definitely intense. And it's like the way it's like Chip emanates from his backside, it could knock out a horse.
Oh my God. All right. What does Matthew say in the chat? Okay. If I was working 16 hours, I wouldn't rely on a wife to handle cooking and cleaning. I'd hire a personal chef and maid without the emotional labor.
Oh, Matthew, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, that's, yeah. I mean, yeah, she would probably like that too. I mean, it's just money, so it's like that's a thing with childcare as well. But emotional labor, that's a term that, I've been hearing more and more, over recent years. It's one of those intangibles, right? But still valuable. I mean, like any of just, think of any, friends or family that might lean on you really heavily, maybe a little bit more than you on them. And just, you kind of have to have your boundaries up so you're not drained. You're fresh. But anyway. Okay, well, anything else? I mean, I can talk about whatever. I mean, if what I can say, I don't know if you I'm going to put a plug in for the book. Okay, gentlemen.
Yeah.
The Pill. We had and I might have, I think I said it last week. We had a feedback session. It was my turn, and this is something called Right Club. Handle, his name is David Etheridge. Kind of has like this kind of black and white, I don't know, dated kind of photo look kind of thing. Maybe you've seen it. I mean, it seems like a lot of our, what do you call it, followers, subscribers, there's kind of overlapping circles. Very interesting how this the Substack works. But anyway, he started Right Club, and it's I think it's a good habit just to kind of see, they kind of spotlight, of somebody's work for that day, and everybody kind of critiques it. It's a good exercise for me to, just because it's like we have so much content on here that's coming in on this, and I honestly don't have the time to read this. If something is, if it comes up on a feed, it draws my attention, I'll certainly take a look. But anyway, so my there was feedback I was getting that because my book is I like to call it a dystopian horror, and one of these guys was just like, "Where's the horror?" You know, you say it's horror. I need to feel it. I need to know it. So my takeaway from that is like, you know what? Let me write a prologue. And it didn't occur to me immediately. Real scary stuff. I'm really excited. I'm going to narrate it. And actually, I think I recorded it this morning. I do owe Sappy a song, right, for your thing. Sappy's working on some stuff anyway, and I'm supposed to sing his song, and I cannot sing. But I don't know what the heck that's going to turn out. What is it? What's the show that you base it off of?
It's Gary Shandling's show. So I wanted Maddox to sing the theme song because I'm like, well, why not? I feel like if he put his effort into it, it could be okay at least. So
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, because I think you
Quality
wanted to that
attempted.
jingle.
Quality attempted.
Yeah, that's all you can do. But you wanted to that jingle, right? I guess
Yeah.
the tempo and pace. So I'm like, okay, we'll see what that. So anyway, but yeah, writing is. Do you and you do some fiction too, right, Tavis?
I have experimented with fiction. It's like I have a whole file of 679 ready to go pieces. They are locked in my never to see the light of day file.
Why is that? Is this? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like some of it's just too much. It's like it's like emotional. It's like sometimes it's like mainly I write to like let it out. It's like some stuff I put up, but it's like if it's like too much or if it's like too exposing, I definitely keep it locked in the archives.
So is it more like what do you call it? Like a diary or journal, just kind of for you, versus to show the world? Is that how you see it?
It's like the way I do write, it's like I do make it like a ready to go Substack, but it's like
Okay.
I have it. It's like locked in my never to see the light of day section in my notes app.
Okay. The notes app, yeah. I use that. Oh my god, that is so helpful.
Yeah, I had to upgrade to 2 terabytes of storage for my iPhone, and I'm like, it's worth it.
Well, what do you got on there? It can't just be writing.
It's like as of 5:45 and like 15 minutes before showtime, I have 7,968. It's like active notes.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I guess these are long. I mean, I would think, what do you call it? Videos of music, but I guess you can write certainly a lot of written work.
Yeah, and I also have about 93,000 pictures in my camera roll dating back to 2008.
That's it. See, that's the that's the space suck right there. Oh my. What about you, Sap? How much hard drive do you have, or cloud? Right? We call it cloud. We don't call it. What is it? The network? Or we move from network to cloud. You're IT, right, Tavis? I mean, what are we?
Yeah, iCloud.
Cloud, yeah.
I have photos from 2006, I would say. It's like when digital photography would begin. And
God, it is so weird. Like, just like people probably have on their phones or computers, like, because photography is just so detailed. And it's like, it looks kind of sharp in how you might have looked 10, 20 years ago, or just family and friends are like, holy shit, and it's like photorealistic. It's not like, because it's just what the heck, if Facebook, I don't really use that as much, but it's like, oh, did you know, and 10 years ago this is what you did, like a kind of a photo album or something, or whatever the heck you might have posted, whether or not that was savory or not, right? Now Matthew is writing some fiction. What are you writing about, Matt? And listen, did you want to join in? Because I always know you had a lot to say last time. I think I have to invite you. I don't know how you feel about that.
Matthew, if you want to come in, join us.
Okay, I'm gonna try to invite you because I think I have to do that. Science fantasy. I have to type your name in.
It's like, honestly, it's like my nervous system's probably been at about a 12 today, because I know you saw the note this morning, but it's like, as of current, it's like my car is back up and rip roaring and ready to go.
What was wrong with your car? Just it wasn't working?
The alternator.
That sounds like a lot.
It is, but it was a quick fix, and thank God I had a charge account, and my grandpa had to come jump my car, and then it's like I drove out there and then thinking it was the battery. Yesterday when I was going to pick up a prescription for my mother, it's like by the railroad crossing, that's when it's like digital control was glitching out, and then my battery died, so I circled right back up the hill.
Oh, wow. I don't think I can add him. I think it had to be beforehand. All right. Okay, because I guess it's like whoever's. Oh man, I guess it's beforehand. Anyway, but yeah, that's good. You got your car fixed. I mean, I never had an issue with the alternator.
Yes.
Is it an old vehicle?
It is a 2003 Camry, and what's crazy too is that if you guys go back to April 24th in my feed, it's like I have, it's like a part 1 T and then a part 2 towel and verse about that whole few day experience. And then days after I had a really bad car accident hitting a deer, it's like Chip's 2 lesbian fairy godmothers with 4 French bulldogs literally called me and gave me a car. I'm like, holy crap.
God.
Wow.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's like I definitely know that my pin post at the top of my page comes in handy. The one where it's like a map. It's like if you want this, go here. If you want that, go there.
That did help, I think, when we initially touched base.
Yes.
You know, those are just, you know, when people got table of contents, it's just, you know, especially if you might have stuff that might, you know, spread or spider out. You know, how do we, you know, how do we do that? And the pinning thing, I realized you have to do it from the desktop. I don't think you could do it from the phone, which, you know, I think a lot of us use the phone and it's portable and all that. And then, you know, but it's, you know, the post you want people to see, like for mine is, you know, my table of contents, which it's just annoying. You have to add links and you have to copy and paste it. And I realized you could, even before you schedule a post, when you schedule a post, right, you can copy the link. It's not live yet. You can copy that link and put it in your table. So I'm like, okay, that's good. Back and forth clicks. Yeah. But, yeah, I want to do another post, just like a ramble monologue. Well, you know, keep it short, 5 to 10, because I know people's attention span, and just even my own. Because I don't know. Did you two? The SAP has had a couple of videos up. I think I missed. I think I've been doing it on notes. But listen, when you're like kind of you know, speaking it out loud. Let's say you could do a post, which you could do like through here. You just wouldn't invite any guests. Which I did a couple versus you know, I'm a writer and I feel more comfortable typing, you know, and obviously I can write, but I just feel like I sometimes need to talk it out. I mean, I'm doing a practice run beforehand just to see if it's smooth. I don't know if you use Audacity. You know, thanks for SAP for mentioning that to me. Completely free software. I thought I had to pay, but there's open source. So I guess there's some things that are, you know, and then I have to play with, I think I'm going to do some, I don't know, not some studio production, but you could add layers, I guess, audio layers. I'm going to try something else with this, with the prologue narration. And I'm so jealous, you know what, of those frickin' people that have the automatic AI on their Substack.
Oh, I know.
It's random. Apparently, that there's just I don't know if they, you know, they get selected because I think I was talking with somebody. There wasn't any kind of reason. So I'm like, I'm narrating my stuff because I don't know about you, okay, but for me to consume stuff, it's easier audio. You know, Um,
Yes.
I mean, you could convert it to the screen reader. You know, what the heck? On the Apple, that's the voiceover. It's the robot voice. You know, the Siri, but
Yes.
and and that's what I did. I don't. That's what I did before really discovering audiobooks through the Libby app, which is amazing. So you don't have to pay. It's just a library card. You're already paying taxes. So so
And
you're
honestly,
from
I noticed something too, that when I did start writing and when I did invite my mom into the universe, it's like because she had, and it's like she's not blind, but she does have a bit of trouble seeing without glasses. It's like out of nowhere. It's like there is a narration function. So I'm really happy that she's able to listen to my stuff and she uses it as a bedtime story.
Oh, you have it on yours. You have narration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
good.
I've even listened to my own stuff too. It's just kind of weird that it's like I wish it would get my name right, but it's still cool.
Oh, you could, if you wanted to, you can do it yourself. I mean,
I've always hated the sound of my own voice, and it's like one of the reasons why I wanted to do this tonight is to try to kind of like Maury Povich style exposure therapy in 1999. It's like you two would be, it's like the big jar of olives, and I'd be the terrified, it's like freaked out olive person.
yeah,
Sprinting across.
I think we all hate our own voices, honestly, and I think like the more you hear it, you get used to
Yeah.
it. Certainly with this narration, um, it just, it's just keep it in mind that other people think it doesn't sound as bad as you think. It's like we can't stand the way we look, we can't stand the way we sound, right? We can't tolerate ourselves.
Honestly, that's why it took so long getting camera ready, because I didn't want to look hideous and make a fool of myself
You
like
look
Drew
fine.
Barrymore did in April of 1995 when she iconically flashed David Letterman.
Yo, but you got these faces. You had a mug this morning, and then you changed it with Chip. It was a much more of a warmer. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's because there
he's in a
was
good
hope when
mood.
my car was in the shop and I had to run to the
Oh,
post office because I was sending my mom's best friend's son's birthday card.
oh, well. All right. Matthew's commenting, deep fake voices are better than a robot. Yeah, isn't there, what the heck is that called? You mentioned Notebook LM, but there's something else. 11 Labs, is that it? There's like you have to pay, but apparently it sounds pretty authentic. I think one of the writers on Right Club, he did that. What was his name? I can't think. It was a Luminoir. I think it was
Now, honestly, if I could have a deep fake voice, I would 100% want to sound like David Bowie.
David Bowie. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, just our voices are what they are. We just, do what we can with it, but it's neat though. I mean, because I think there's options. Because I don't have my video up. I mean, I'm just doing an anonymous thing. I would love to, FYI, but I just don't feel comfortable with the pseudonym thing. So Sap don't care.
And my mom has just joined us in the chat, so I'm like, "Hi, Mom," even though she's 10 feet away from me.
Hi, Monica. Extract his voice from 10 minutes of audio.
If I only I knew how to do that.
I think Matthew's our biggest fan. I know he was here last week, so I need to get you on, Matt. But I know next Wednesday I'm going to be away at a work trip, so I'm not sure if we're going to do this show. But and we had the time zone difference, so that was good. Back and forth, you and I, we were able to make the adjustment.
Yeah.
For work, because that's just been a thing. Just like we had Andrew Harwood on last week, and just I'm still racking my brain. Like, it was a 5-hour. What the heck? In the future, 5-hour time zone difference. He stayed the hell up with his tea. And so I think and he messaged me. He still had a lot more to talk about. So I mean, that's fine. We can have him back on, but that's cool. I love this people are interested in this show, which just, I don't know, was just spontaneous on a whim because I'm just like, hey, Sap, do you want to give this a try? We just kind of did a dry run, I think 2 weeks ago. So, but how about this, Tavis? Do you know, I guess, artists, creative people, writers, in your day-to-day life, friends? Because I don't really. And
It's
that's,
like the most famous, it's like creative I know is actually my college writing professor who runs, she's the VP of the local animal shelter. And the way I best describe her, she's like the love child of Miss Betty White and Miss Fiona Apple.
okay. Trying to visualize that.
More Fiona Apple than Betty, of course.
Yeah, just like, folks in your life that, have the need to express. And it's apparently very common, because I think us, growing up, whatever, you may not have that in your life. It's just a compulsion. You're like,
Yes.
if I could choose not to do this shit, I mean, I would, sometimes because of the, the pain, the difficulty, all that, and just be a clock puncher, go to work, go home.
Honestly, if I was strictly a government hooker who works at a brothel, it's like that would be way too boring.
Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, but just it's not all the time. It's just sometimes it just kind of it gets frustrating, and
What's
especially
the rate?
with
What's the rate for a government hooker?
And after 4 years of working at the brothel, it's like I now am up to $18.10, and I started at $16 in 2022.
the brothel. I love it.
No bueno.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's it's tough. The wages, federal minimum wage, I think is $7.25.
It's still $7.25 federally, and it's like when I'm at work, it's like on one of my computer, I have my work stuff, but then it's like on my secondary computer, it's like I have Substack up on the computer. It's like I have it on my phone. It's like when I should be answering calls, I'm like, dang it, and then it's like I have to like click back over, answer the call. Then it's like I go back and keep. It's like networking with peeps.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good. You have that flexibility of work.
I know. I love that. I can work from home.
So you live in Oregon, in Portland?
Yep, I'm in Pendleton, Oregon. It's like not the fun part of Oregon, but it's like the wheat fields. And if you've ever heard of Pendleton Woolen Mills or Pendleton Whiskey or Pendleton Roundup, that's here.
Were you? Go ahead. Were you gonna say something? Zach?
How far away from you from the Goonies that museum are? That's my question.
I think it's probably it's like 3.5 to 4 hours to Astoria from Pendleton.
Okay. So you're like in the middle of the state or close?
Yeah, Northeast Oregon.
Okay.
Northeast. So is that?
He said not the fun part.
Well, no, I don't. I mean, I know he's joking, but I think there's which I'm just trying to visualize. Is this like a rural, a suburb?
Yeah, it's very rural. It's like farm community, wheat fields.
Yeah. You lived there all your life?
Yeah, it's like born and raised here, other than when I lived in Spokane, Washington for 6 years when I was married to what I refer to as the deformed chicken McNugget. And it's like pretty much I describe my ex-wife as my own personal Amber Heard, but it's like that was definitely an experience. And me being 6'5" and her being 4'9", it's like the number one libido killer. Is that your daughter? And I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
You're 6'5". Wow, okay, that's a big height.
6'5", and my father is 6'10", and he's been in corrections since 1989.
Oh wow, that's that's certainly a size difference from your wife.
Yeah, but it's like whenever when it's like I'm sure it's like by this point, my dear friends Eddie and Travis are canonized in this universe. It's like whenever I stand next to them, I tower over them. I feel like Brigitte Nielsen in Red Sonja.
I didn't see that, but I saw her in what was it, Rocky Four. Just because I think she was
Same
taller than
idea.
Stallone.
Yeah,
a
the
good
fact that
foot or
she had
two.
a baby at 54, I'm like, good for you, Brigitte.
Wait, she did?
Yeah, she gave birth naturally at 54 years old.
Actually, who's her husband? I mean, how did that happen?
It wasn't Flavor Flav. I think it was the Italian guy who she left Flavor Flav for.
Oh.
Wow.
What was the show that they met on?
The Surreal Life.
That was it. I remember I
Yeah,
was
and when
watching
like,
that.
every time Brigitte Nielsen called him Foofy, I'm like, that is hysterical.
That was fun to watch unfold in real time.
Oh yes.
So what was that show? Was that an earlier reality show? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
that.
I
Is
It
that
said
was,
MTV?
it was like
VH1.
2005
VH1.
VH1.
So
Peak VH1.
what was that? What was the theme of that show?
Basically, it's like 8 D-list celebrities. It's like being in a
D-list.
Hollywood Hills mansion for 2 weeks. It's like 8 completely random people, like from the blonde porn star who ran for governor of California, Tammy Faye Baker, Gary Coleman, Ron Jeremy,
Oh.
yeah,
See
Tracy
what you
Bingham
mean.
from Baywatch.
Like someone from Full House, but not anyone you
Yeah,
would
Dave
know.
Coulier.
Yeah, there you go.
So they just throw them together, and the producers kind of like just make this show work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vern Troyer.
Yeah, it's like the
Vern
season
Troyer.
that I remember is when Janice Dickinson and Omarosa were on the season, and it's like, and that was like catfight times 10,000. I'm like, holy sweet Jesus.
Those were the days. I feel that best week ever. I love the '80s. I love the '90s.
Some of that shit was just crazy. I didn't see any of the it was just kind of just tune in. You're flipping the channels and you see some of this stuff.
It was addictive. The top
Yeah.
100 most controversial moments in rock and roll history. Like
Yeah.
Sugar
I
McGuire.
actually swear by those retrospectives, and it's like back in the 90s when I should have been watching cartoons. I was watching it's like VH1 documentaries. It's like Sally Jesse, Hard Copy, Maury Povich, like all the good stuff on VH1.
They had documentaries on there. I thought it was just
Oh,
A
yeah.
and E. Okay.
No,
I loved Behind the Music.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I remember. Yeah.
VH1 was more of like the history, and MTV was more the pop hit ones. Like they were
Yes.
more towards the youth market. Like the MTV had Punk'd and like Viva La Bam, where VH1 had like
Oh.
the documentaries about like the '70s, the '80s, the history of rock and roll. But they would go like rap too.
But they both played music, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
to
that
an
kind of
extent. To an extent.
that was kind of
Yeah,
trend-setting?
VH1 was more contemporary. It's like it's like the average one that I heard the most on VH1 was Annie Lennox in the wee hours before I died a little bit on the inside and went to elementary school.
Because it would go on pretty late, I guess. Some of this.
Yeah, then
I
I
don't
would
know if they
definitely
cut off programming.
Yeah, when I should have been asleep, I was just like absorbing VH1.
Yeah.
So you're just like a pop culture guy. I mean, clearly. I mean, you're just like. Oh my God.
I really am.
You should go on.
And it's like my mom's been shaking her head, agreeing.
These trivia shows. Have you done any of that stuff?
I've never been
seriously.
on any of those trivia shows, but I just absorbed it.
I
Oh my
bet
God.
you could tell me your favorite Nickelodeon to Nick at Night switch.
Yeah, it's like honestly, it's like I used to really love watching the Facts of Life on Nick at Night, and it's like when everybody was watching Snick and all those dumb shows, my jam was Different Strokes, Facts of Life, Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, okay. I see. You had an alternative childhood. Yeah.
What can I say? My mother raised me right.
I got into those shows as I got older. I started with Taxi.
Yes.
I like the workplace dramas more. I found them just, I don't know.
I know. And then in 2013, when I found Murphy Brown in second run syndication, it's like
Ooh.
funniest story. It's like back when I was a kid and I used to see Candice Bergen's Sprint commercials. She scared the hell out of me. But when I
Yeah.
found Murphy Brown, I'm like, oh my God, I worship this woman.
Look at Matthew. He's
It's like if you got it, and it's like Matthew, and it's like you. It's like if you do any more digging in the archives, Candice Bergen is officially canon in my universe as well.
Oh, okay.
was she a TV actress? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's
She's
like
blonde,
she was Murphy
right?
Brown, and then she was the first host of Saturday Night Live in 1975, daughter of
Really?
ventriloquist Edgar Bergen.
Really? First? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's like Edgar Bergen was most famous for his puppet Charlie McCarthy.
Oh. Animaniacs and Freakazoid. Yeah, what was that? Wonder. I don't know if you watched those shows. Well, that was the cartoons.
Steven
Tavis,
Spielberg. Yeah, the Steven Spielberg Warner Brothers one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like I didn't really do a lot of Animaniacs, but it's like my jam was Tiny Toon Adventures.
Yeah, that was my favorite of the three. That show was good. It was
SNL Muppets were much more adult. What is that?
Oh yeah, and it's like I have gone on a deep dive a few weeks ago, and I was watching a bunch of 1970s Muppets, and I'm like, Jesus H Christ.
Oh yeah, something else, right?
What are you saying? Like the themes were a little mature?
It's like they weren't exactly. It's like Basic Instinct with an ice pick, but they were definitely more titillating.
Okay. So really, they just kind of toned it down. You're saying over the years, okay. They rebooted Tiny Toons.
They did a couple of years ago.
The reboot.
Tiny Toons University. I don't know what happened to it. Almost every reboot, for the most part, just falls apart. I like the Frasier reboot, and then they stopped making it.
I love my favorite episode of the reboot. It's like when Lilith came back. I'm like,
oh yeah.
She was.
But is
awesome,
it a reboot? It's got grammar.
Our sequel boot, whatever. It's
it's like the continuation.
It was a great show. I was hoping for the Cheers reunion for season 3.
I know, and it's like now that Kirstie Alley's dead, George Wendt is dead. It's like, of course, it's like Coach died in February of 1985 at 61.
Yeah.
And today Sam Neill. I think I learned it from somebody.
That too. Oh my God.
That one caught everyone off guard.
Jurassic Park, Event Horizon. What is it? The Mouth of Madness. Oh my God.
Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Come on, people. Talk about his classics.
Yeah, I'm a plebeian sap, so you're the historian.
I love Ragnarok.
Matthew, I love that idea. Cool World and a Basic Instinct crossover. That sounds very rated
That
X.
would be good. It's like honestly, I think it's like later tonight when I am in bed and then it's like laying flat writing. I think I might actually cook that up. It's like the Cool World X Basic Instinct.
Yeah, please do. Post that. Let me read that. Yep.
Yeah, and then funny enough too, it's like it was March. It's like back there. The piece was called "Mesh Murder in the Marlowe Gene." It's like it's based on my character / alter ego Talon Marlowe. It's like when I reimagined Basic Instinct, but instead of it's like Catherine Trammell, it's her gay nephew CJ.
Oh. Like Marlowe, Philip Marlowe? I'm trying to think, or just there's a similar.
And I don't even know how I came up with that. It's like I literally just named myself, and then it's like cooked up an alter ego, and then it's like Talon Marlowe. So it's like that's where Talonverse comes from, because it's me, but not me.
So Talon's like you got claws, or is it just kind of an image that you?
It's like a glamorous, confident self. It's like where it's like I'm not asking permission to like live life, and it's like where I can not like feel guilty for taking up space, and then it's like it's more glamorous version.
Yeah, it's it's something. I mean, we're all so afraid. Just and it's just the common themes that I see on Substack. A lot of people are just kind of saying the quiet part out loud. Like I think you have quite a bit of subscribers, Tavis. But like when starting out, you might what is it? You see the comments like, "Hey, is anybody out there? Is anybody reading this? Just give me a hello, give me a like." Hell, tell me it's bad, right?
Yeah, and crazily enough, it's like I was it's like quiet and didn't promote anything. And then in February, when I stumbled across Corey Althoff's 30 Days of Notes challenge, that's when my readership started picking up. When it's like did a daily note, and then I would tag Corey Althoff in that, and then from there, that's where I met my friend Daleen Berry, who I found out is a legendary true crime writer. And it's like, even though I've never met her in person, it's like she feels like the cool auntie that I've known my whole life.
It's something, the people that are on here for real, of just different talents. But how did that work? That 30-day challenge? What was the setup there? You just had to post daily, or was there
it's like
something
writing.
else?
It's like posting a note every day, and then it's like if Corey saw that people didn't post a note, he would publicly shame them.
Oh my God. I like that.
And then after the 30 days of notes, it's like I'm currently at day number 94 of notes, and I'm the 16th of, so this week it marks my 8th month on Substack.
8th month. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. November 16th, 2025.
That's to hang in there with this. It's a marathon, if
it really is.
Now, are you now talking about that? Are you thinking about, or are you doing that currently, monetizing anything?
I do not know how to monetize anything, but I do have paid subscriptions turned on. But the heart of all my stuff is still free. But it's like if there's stuff that I don't really want the public to see, it's like it's still there. And then it's like I enable free previews, but then I have 4 paid subscribers, and then it's like 3 subscribers that I conked because there's no way in hell that I would allow my mother to pay me money.
Well, you always need at least one fan, right, to get you started. There's nothing wrong with that.
And I didn't even invite her to look at my stuff until probably it's like early January, because like I've been sitting on so much stuff in my brain for over 30 years. It's like last August when I was going through a medical crisis and I was like completely spiraling. It just started flowing, and then I like kept going and going and going, and then 14 hours, and then like on a whim on November 16th, 2025, I posted the Jean Benet X Baby Jane piece, and it took off from there.
How did that feel? I mean, because your mother is with us tonight. How did that feel to have her, read some of your work? That's got to be. I can't even imagine my mom reading it. It's a kind of anxiety provoking.
It's like honestly, it's like I love that she sees it, and it's like there's times I'm mortified that she's not going to react well, but it's like I've been processing, and she told me that she's happy I have an outlet, and it's like
yeah, that's fantastic. And just
my family's very complex, and it's like, let's just say that if this was 1976, Phil Donahue would have had a field day with my entire family.
Hey, why not, right? But how have you felt, I guess, since November? Like you would take November as kind of that mark, right? Before and after. Do you feel like, I don't know, like healthier emotionally, or just looking at things differently now that you're kind of, posting publicly for close to a year now?
I honestly feel like I am emotionally healthier, even though I'm nowhere near there yet, but just letting it out. And it's like that way, it's like I could give my brain some breathing room.
Yeah, it's just kind of offloading a lot of this stuff in your mind so you can focus.
It really is. And honestly, I remember June of 1995, right before my 6th birthday. It's like when I declared myself a writer and that I was going to remember things. And it's like I'm finally keeping the promise to my 6-year-old self.
Yeah, you seem to have a really good memory. You got dates down really well. I don't know what the. I mean, I
Yeah, it's like,
when
honestly,
my
my
birthday is.
grandparents should be where.
Yeah, it's just. Is
Yeah.
that just kind of a natural thing, or do you have like a memory trick to it? You know, because I know they
It's
have
always
some.
been natural, and it's like I don't really like to lead off with this because I don't want to be stereotyped. Who would have it in being diagnosed with autism in 1993 at 4, and then ADHD at 22. It's like I've literally had a steel trap of a memory.
And is there pros and cons to that? You find like sometimes you're remembering things you don't want to remember. That's what I wonder.
There are definite it's like things that I do not wish to remember. It's like pieces that are written that are in my never to see the light of day file.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the opposite. I kind of just go to sleep. I forget. I mean, but because I was diagnosed with ADHD.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of folks on here that neurodivergent.
I've noticed that too, and I love that.
Why do you think that is? Is there some kind of pattern or correlation?
It's like not saying I know these people, but with me, because I don't really feel comfortable. It's like talking out loud to people, and because I'm from the town where I am, and people know who I am. It's like even though it was completely different, it's like I don't know if you remember the story of Ryan White. It's like the kid in Indiana who it's like got AIDS from a blood transfusion. People hated him for something that wasn't his fault, and I
Oh,
felt a kinship with Ryan White.
yeah. Yeah, just how are you kind of saying just born different or just looking at things differently in your town? Is that what you?
Honestly, and it's like for the longest time, I didn't even realize it's like anything was different about me. And then when I was 7, I found IEP papers and it said disability code 82. And I'm like, Mom, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess that's some disclosure. I do work in the disability field.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting what is called, disability versus, not, but just the label or not, right? I mean, you still got to, go home, figure out your life, build families, relationships. It doesn't go away. The doctor goes home, right? I mean, that's something I was thinking about. I mean, they get they diagnose, they treat you if you take medication, whatever. But the person still is a person, they're a, son, daughter, parent. And I think there's been work out there kind of exploring that, memoirs and, people's journey and all of that. And it's come a long way. Mental health or neurodivergence, it's some term I didn't really hear about till, last couple of years, which it seems to be a broad category.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this. What is it? My 6-year-old self wanted to be Doc Brown. What was it? Back to the Future 2, Matthew. What the heck was it? He pulls off his face, his mask, and it's just the same guy underneath. And he's like, how do I look? You look great, Doc. Oh, God. Oh, what a scene. Sorry. Oh.
And honestly, it's like out of all the jobs I've had in my entire life, that's like my heart has always been in mental health because it's like for 18 years, my mother worked at it's like the state psychiatric hospital. And it's like
oh, boy.
the way I described it. And I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Girl Interrupted, but literally my mother is Aaron Brockovich energy with Whoopi Goldberg's soul from Girl Interrupted.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that takes state psych, yeah, because they've deinstitutionalized, I think, last couple of decades. Well, probably maybe 30, 40 years at this point. And it just seems like a lot of folks that may benefit from inpatient are kind of, released. But Jesus, that's a lot of work. And I'm just thinking of, well, I know it's not. I don't know if it's the best representation. I mean, I didn't see that movie, Girl Interrupted. I heard a lot of good things about it. Yeah. But Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, but then back in the November archives, it's like there is a piece touching on that, and it's like crazy enough too. It's like when everybody was jumping ship and taking jobs elsewhere. It's like my mother literally worked there up until the last minute. It's like when the last person was out and they put a chain and a padlock on the door. And then months later, they tore it completely down.
Well, did she find another position or was it just a layoff? I mean,
yeah, it's like, unfortunately, it's like due to some nasty people in this town who really did not like her energy and were kind of like conniving. It's like backstabbing. It's like horrible people. It's like not very much luck.
so this is like a small town where everybody knows each other, or a lot of families.
Unfortunately, yes. And it's like for the longest time, it's like people know me by one name. So I could be, it's like Tavis, like Sting or Prince or Madonna. And it's like I'm about to say something and my mom's going to laugh, but it's like, you want to know something that it's like I am best known for in this town. It's like in kindergarten, it's like our show and tell went by the letter, it's like letters of the alphabet. And it's like I had the letter P, and I dead ass took my mother's panties for show and tell.
Oh my God. I wonder what your teacher said.
Yeah, it's like she was cool about it, but it's like and it's kind of wild too, because it's like my kindergarten teacher and my mother were both, and they're around the same age. And years ago, it's like I had the biggest crush on her to this day. It's like she's very Cindy Crawford energy. And she was a supermodel back in the 80s. She locally modeled Western wear.
This was your teacher?
Yeah, my kindergarten teacher. And it's like, as of current, she's doing community theater.
You know, I got to tell you, like the teachers are something else. Like our kids, like I think so far pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, there is just a love they have. I can't even put into words. They genuinely, like the work they're doing. Unfortunately, it just with our school district, I mean, this is probably just how it is, like nationwide. I think all three teachers our oldest had, they all left the profession. One got pregnant, and she was overwhelmed from the job anyway, didn't get enough support, the ratio. She left. I think another one I think the other two just, I don't know. I mean, they were all married, and I guess their husbands, whatever, made more money, or they decided to leave and just do a different career. I'm like, all because of, I guess you have to teach this curriculum. You have to deal with kids that some of them may have, behavioral issues that are a little bit more challenging. And that's something else. Like boys, I think can confidently say they develop a little later than girls.
It's like my frontal lobe didn't fully close until I was 32, and I just turned 37 a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, girls are just something special, aren't they? They just can sit there, they can focus, they have emotion, they have an empathy. Boys just want to run the hell around. It's not, we didn't evolve like this, but this is just kind of the systems we have. And somebody I work with, interestingly, he was, I think, grateful he was held back and repeated kindergarten. Because I guess that extra year kind of helped him with development and,
Yes.
So that's something, I don't know, we have I'm not going to get into it. I mean, that's just, other people are doing that, but there's just a lot of things in this country, let's just say could be better. I do love it overall, though, of course. Small towns. Think of this. Okay, I'm seeing the time at 9:57. Any closing remarks, Tavis? And then we'll let Sappy, if you have anything to say.
Yeah, honestly, it's like my closing remark. It's like, shocked and delighted to be here. It's like about to go on my 8th month. It's like, to any, it's like readers out there, it's like, thank you for following along this far. It's like, if anybody wants to check it out, it's like the Ferguson Files on Substack, or you could just type in my name. It's my first and last name.
I got it. I just hold on, Sap. Just a question. I thought this might help, Tavis. Like,
yes,
what is something you want to tell listeners? Like that, what is something about Tavis Ferguson, your brand, your expression, if you can kind of say it in like a few words, what do you bring? Why should we
I
tune
think
into
it's
you?
like the way that it's like I've been described. It's like people tell me that I say the thing that it's like nobody else wants to. It's like it's like feel like I am late as of late have been. It's like making people. It's like when they read my stuff, it's like the reactions I get. They're like, wow, this makes me feel seen, or it's like this made me feel. It's like even a comment my mom left on one of my things. It's like where it's like I make her feel so much, and I'm like, if I could make people feel based on my work, then it's worth it.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's powerful when, someone says, they felt something, they were touched, they were moved by, your work.
Yes.
All right. How about you, Seth? Closing remarks, and then we'll
similar
have.
to what
Go ahead, sorry.
Similar to what Tavis said, it's great to always get support from strangers that tell you to keep going. I had a friend of mine right before this podcast say, how good I'm doing because I've been doing this like professionally for a couple of months. So it's tough, but you got to get in there every day. And I know Maddox, one of his favorite movies is Adaptation, especially with Nicolas
Yes, sir.
Cage getting beaten in the face, and especially Brian Cox screaming at him. But that's how he kind of feels like. He's like, I don't want to write. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So it's kind of like that discipline, and I'm glad he got us all together here today.
Yeah. Awesome. All right.
Thank you, Maddox.
Well, thanks, Tavis. So I'm learning about the posting. So I realize when I end this video, I can either post it immediately, which I did last week, but I think I just hold off because I just want to look at it. And I think you also, since we're all technically co-hosts, you have the opportunity to kind of create clips, like 10-second clip or something that sometimes might be, a kind of teaser. Like, let's say you review this and you're like, oh, that was a really funny section. Let me try to promote that. So it's pretty neat what kind of options we have here.
It really is.
All right, gentlemen. All right, have a good night, everybody, and thanks for those listening. And Matthew, thanks for the comments. I'll be reaching out and figuring out when we can meet next. I think there's one or two I have to reach out to, but we'll talk. All right. Yeah, the web makes us one big strange family. All right, take care, everyone. Good night.
Thanks so much.
Bye.